Welcome back. We're discussing running with Yusri Williams and his opinion and thoughts as an avid runner. And I'm saying avid because you're doing quite a bit there. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is mental fatigue for as starters. And this is what I define as mental fatigue. I can see myself running 2 kilometers and I really have this voice coming, whispering in my ear, saying that you just can't do this. You're going to get a heart attack by doing this. and I feel it, like I feel it. I can't breathe. I feel my chest doing whatever it wants to do. And I think to myself, I need to stop smoking the hookah pipe. And probably that's one of the reasons.
For sure.
But the point is that as an avid runner, running 100 kilometers, running with comrades, for example, does that voice still come into your head?
Oh man, I don't know. I can tell you a story with this, but it's so real. I mean, I have this. I don't know if some people have these rituals and things that they do before a race.
Yeah.
Now, my thing, it happens so often, but it's not a ritual. It's a thing that I wouldn't like to happen.
What's that? Burning some incense and telling it to go away. What is it?
What happens is I stand there at the starting line, and not even 2 k's into the race, I'll stand there and be like, oh my goodness, my one shoelace feels tighter than the other one. But if I bend down to do that, then what if the gun goes off? What if the gun goes off and I'm still busy tying my shoelace and I haven't pressed start on my watch? What if I do this and then when I start running, wait, my one knee feels a little bit funny. Did I just roll my ankle now?
These are the things that go through my head.
For some other reason, now that you're saying it, I think I probably have the same thoughts. But you see, yours is starting before the front line. Mine will start a week before. Mine will start a week before.
When you can still just not arrive. Okay, so yes, you got to get that, and you got to think of your why. Your why has to be strong enough, and that for every.
So it's focus on the goal.
Yes, focus on the get-go. You got to realize why you're there, and it seems very simple, just saying why, but that is, excuse the pun, but that's why we do what we do. There's reason behind everything. There's a reason why we're here. Our mission is to increase the impact on the communities. So.
When is the right time to pull out of the race? And we're talking about that. So you're onto it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that either some people didn't have a good night, or they might be on medication, or something going on. What do you feel that tells you that I'm halfway through, but scientifically it might be best to cut it out right here?
Yeah.
There must be those incidences.
Oh, definitely.
Because I've heard of people getting heart attacks. So.
Yes, of course. Sorry, when you're feeling the shortness of breath, when there's a situation and you start cramping up, and you know that you're doing more harm than good. Okay.
So the minute you start getting cramps, it's a bad sign?
Something like cramps, it's a prevention rather than cure. Once you get it, it's there until you're done.
How long
they're still busy figuring out with the scientific research on what exactly causes cramps and what exactly can be used to prevent cramps or muscle spasms. So it's really there. Once something like cramps, once that starts to set in, it's a case of what your pain threshold is like.
This is in the legs.
In the legs, yeah, in anything really. Like if your muscles are moving faster than what they used to, or working for longer than they were used to being used, then that's where the cramps can come in.
Does this happen to you?
Yeah, it does.
So what do you do in that instance?
What happens is you got to keep your electrolyte count, which is your scientific word for salt. So you got to keep your potassium, sodium, and magnesium. Keep those 3 salts. Keep those in check, and monitoring them, consuming things. So,
but hey, listen, for our viewers, we don't want to scare them off. I think this is for these long treks that you're doing. Yeah. But I mean, if you guys are going to go 5 kilometers and that sort of thing, don't be worried about all of this. Am I correct?
Yes. Yeah. Well, the focus. I say the focus should be on how great will it feel once you've done it? That sense of achievement, I mean, you get these people, and they have incentives at the park runs now, going back to the Rondebosch Common. You can, once you've done, I think 50 of them, 50 seems like a lifetime away, but once you've done 50, you get this t-shirt and it says 50 on it, and you're part of this exclusive club of guys that have done that. And the park runs are free. You know, you don't, some people argue that running becomes expensive with the kits and the entry fees and things like that. So this is something free, and you're out there and you're doing it, and you're socializing, you're seeing the people regularly, you're seeing them once a week. So you've got to, you think about the reward, you know, think about the benefits, you know. You have in this day and age, we have our 9 to 5 working hours, and you have the people look so forward to a Friday. Why do you look forward to the Friday? Because of the reward the day after. It's much the same with the run. I think it's all mental at the end of the day. You know, you've just got to think about what it is that you're doing, how you're going to feel afterwards, and again, listen to your body. We were talking about the injuries now, to stay on the topic.